see you all again. It's been a long time. This is my friend Harry. She has been doing my face today. We've been working together. She is a wonderful makeup artist who also has a channel. I will leave all of her links down below. She is Harry Makes It Up, and all of her Instagram and all that good stuff. We have been asked some questions, so we're going to do a Q&A. We thought it might be interesting to get like a makeup artist point of view, and obviously I'm a model, so you want to kick off? Yeah.
I will go first. One of the first questions I was asked is, what's good lightweight foundation for winter, for kind of dry skin? So I think if you're looking for kind of the lightweight feel, you might even want to go for a tinted moisturiser. Fail-safe one that I always use in my kit, and I do like on myself sometimes, is the Mercier tinted moisturiser.
That.
I think you can build this, but I always think as a makeup artist you can let your concealer do most of the work anyway. Yeah. You just want to even out your base, and I think if you're looking for lightweight, you're best to go with a tinted moisturiser. This one is just the normal moisturising one, but they do have ones for oil-free. There's the luminising one.
The oil-free one.
You can even get in a compact now, so these are really, really good. If you're on a budget, one thing that we both said we really like, don't we, is the L'Oreal Lumi Magique. That's quite a nice kind of glowy foundation. It's probably got more coverage, a bit more coverage than the tinted moisturiser. So you could just add a drop of your normal moisturiser into that if you wanted to make it more sheer.
Cool. Right, the first question I got was actually on makeup removal. So it says how to remove makeup from your tight line and waterline properly. So the trick for this is getting something that is like eye sensitive. You don't want to be putting anything in your eyes or around your eyes or on your skin full stop that's going to sting or hurt in any way. So what I do is I take Bioderma or Garnier's version of Bioderma, so any kind of like non-stingy micellar.
You get a lot of that, don't you, in the Garnier one? It's really big.
I've kind of switched to that because the Bioderma is quite expensive. I love both.
I think of the cheaper ones, it's the best.
It's the best one.
Cheap micellar water, I'd say. Yeah.
So I do that. I put a little bit on a cotton pad, and what I would do is I would soak the cotton pad and hold it over my eyes for a good 30 seconds and gently massage before I start wiping anything off, because you don't want to be scrubbing at your eyes, and then anything left over you can go in there with a soaked cotton bud gently. No scrubbing, this is bad, you don't want to get wrinkles.
Yeah. So my next question was, do you do in winter SPF or no SPF? Which is quite controversial because we live in England, so
yes,
it's not the warmest place. As a makeup artist, I do think the more you can look after your skin when you're young, the better it's going to be as you get older. Age is inevitable and age is wonderful. I think, you know, embrace aging. It's natural and wonderful. If you're in a hot country, obviously have a higher SPF. For London, I would say even if it's like 10 or 15, I would just go a bit lower with your SPF for winter, but I would still have an SPF, or at least look for products with a bit of an SPF in them. Yeah.
Cool. My next question is best hydrating treatment for skin without making it oily. I have something. This is a little bit beaten up. It's been in my rucksack.
It's like, here's what I made
earlier. I've used this a couple of times. It's quite expensive, but I really like this. This is the Hydraluron, and it's actually one of their sheet masks. I was a really big fan of the Serum before I started using what I'm using now, which I still love. But this is a sheet mask, so you do look absolutely terrifying. And I happened to have answered the door to the postman wearing this.
It's good for Halloween.
It's brilliant for Halloween. And it is a nice sort of cottony feeling sheet mask, and it does feel quite sticky and shiny and horrible when it's on your skin.
Look at this one.
But afterwards it sinks in and you can put your moisturiser over the top. I think what they've done is
How long do you leave it on for? How long
15 minutes.
About 15 minutes. That's quite nice. And you like some candles,
and it's
make
quite
it relaxing.
Cold as well. So it's like soothing and moisturising your skin that's glowy afterwards. It's not super greasy, so you could do that before makeup. Rub the rest of the product in and then put your normal moisturiser and then your foundation and what else.
I was asked makeup tips for when you feel ill or have a cold. Now, I think it depends. I always think if you've got like the sniffles or a runny nose, this is much harder because you're kind of constantly removing makeup. So I would focus on like repairing the skin almost. So because I had like a similar question, which was how to stop cracks around the nose, like dryness around the nose. And I think I actually like 8-hour cream for around the nose. I kind of lather that up, and at night time especially, you can go much richer because obviously you're not going to have makeup on. I think if you are looking to cover it throughout the day, I would go for, if it was me, rather than kind of go really thick and heavy and powder it up, I would probably just keep reapplying as and when I needed to, because I think with powder, as soon as you then go to blow your nose, you almost have like a mark of removed makeup, whereas if it's just like if you've just got a tinted moisturiser or a bit of concealer, you can just keep a bit of concealer in your handbag and just re-dab sort of when you need to. I mean, if you're ill, you're ill. I think, again, there's that point where you probably don't really care about what you look like when you're ill.
No.
But I think 8 Hour Cream around the nose is a good one.
Right, my next question is best autumn lip colour, and it is actually going to be what I'm wearing now, because
it's lovely.
I am a huge fan of a berry lip. I really like a dark lip, and if you want a really dark lip, then I really like Begiled from Topshop. I think that's brilliant. And I think
do like Topshop lipsticks, they're very good.
A good dupe for that as well. But I think this is like a suits all, and this is Rosewood from Max Factor.
It's a nice name as well. It's pretty.
It's pretty. It will suit most people. It's not too dark, but it is sort of more on the browny.
It's quite a modern. We were saying it's quite like, although it reminds us both of like the 90s sort of thing, it has like a modern feel about it. It's quite, and it is that, I think the rose word is quite appropriate.
And the packaging is nice. It's a little bit gold, and you can see the colour. This is what's
that's
brilliant.
Good.
If you store them like this, you can see the colour on the end. It's not like.
I like non-offensive packaging when things are cheaper.
I do, exactly.
Either plain black or just like gold or silver. Don't.
And that's very nice, and it doesn't make my lips dry out because I'm not a huge lipstick wearer, and if I do, I always have to wear lip balm with it.
Does it last well, that one? Do you have
it does actually. Especially if you blot it, that's my top tip. If you have like lipstick comes off you really easily or anything, you almost blot it, reapply it, blot it again, and then you're sorted.
That is a good trick. I was asked favourite budget, favourite budget winter skincare product. So if you're on a budget, there are some, I think the thing is now, like skincare and makeup on the budget side is really good. Like they're really giving like the higher end brands a run for their money. And something I love, and I actually use it myself, I really like it, is this by Sanctuary, which you can get in like a lot of the giant boot stores. I think you can obviously get them in the spas as well. This is the Sanctuary Spa Covent Garden WonderOil Serum. So it's like one of those two-part, it's an oil and a serum, which I really like, because I think if you have really, really oily skin, the word oil scares you.
Terrifies you.
But this is serum and an oil, so I've even put this on in the morning before makeup. Like literally, I think when you say that sounds mad, because an oil, I would never put an oil on in the morning, and my skin's like normal to dry, but it's not dry enough that I would need an oil in the day. And you get, it's kind of one of those pipette bottles, so it lasts ages. You don't need that much, couple of drops. And it's like a really nice, it is that hybrid between an oil and a serum and a moisturiser, and you just shake it up to kind of activate it. And it smells a bit like lemon sherbet. Can you smell it?
Well, that's nice.
So it's not, again, quite a nice smell. But yeah, I really like that. Yeah. Appreciate.
I wish there was like smell tube.
Smell-o-vision. That's what it was. Smell-o-vision, I think. So I think it's over to you, my love. Which one's
right? What is the best advice for sorting your spots? If you have bad spots, first of all, really sorry, it's horrible. I had very mild acne when I was about 14 or 15. Now I look back and I'm like, really wasn't that bad. I never had the
it was worse at the time, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I had friends who had proper full-on acne who still suffer with it today, and it's absolutely awful. But best advice you can do is, if you're really obsessed about it, speak to your doctor, because they'll be able to refer you to a dermatologist or someone like that who can really sort of help you from the inside out, or, you know, there's medication options and all that kind of stuff. If you don't want to go down that route, from the inside out, there are obviously topical things that you can do, but I think drinking lots of water, really looking after your skin, finding a nice cleanser that has got not a huge amount of alcohol
that works for you as well. What your friend loves might not work for you. It's kind of, you have to test.
It's a little bit trial and error. I find that TeaTree Oil is a really good one because it's also antibacterial, but I wouldn't be putting that on your skin, because it's quite strong. But I would try and stay away from anything that's got a huge amount of alcohol in it, actually, because drying your skin out will make your skin produce more oil, which is going to clog up the pores more. So that's a common misconception, that you don't want to moisturiser, you don't want to use oils, and you don't want to use anything that's going to moisturise your skin. And actually, that's the first mistake that I find people make.
That is, I think the most common thing I get told when I get girls sit in my chair when I'm on a shoot is either if they've got kind of spots or breakouts, you know, they can't figure out what it is, and a lot of the time it's either stress or lack of sleep. That's like two of the biggest causes of breakouts as well. So
you know, your body is going to show up whatever stress it's being put under by whatever you're doing. So if you know you're a bit run down, you might get cold sore. If you're a bit run down, you might get spots.
Exactly.
Or, you know, you might lose a bit of weight. That's what your body does.
I did hear from, I think below here is hormonal. So again, it might even be your age, or you know, again. La Roche-Posay, I do like their Effaclar Duo Plus.
Effaclar Duo, and also the Alpha H Liquid Gold, which
I haven't tried that. I'm dying to try this. It's
an acid exfoliator, so if you have super sensitive skin, wouldn't recommend it. But if you have like normal-ish skin like mine and yours, then it's really, really good. And you do have the option to either use it as a toner and not apply moisturiser afterwards, or if you want sort of a less astringent kind of version of that, you can put your moisturiser on afterwards, and that's perfectly fine as well.
Yeah, no, I really want to try that. So what's my kind of recommended eye palette for autumn winter? I think eye palettes are one of those nice things that's nice as presents as well. So I'm going to recommend one that I think would either be nice. It's quite a universal palette that suits everyone, but it's also nice like a present, or it's kind of, it's just one of those suit all palettes. It's one of the Charlotte Tilbury ones, which they do get a lot of talk about on YouTube. And it's the Dolce Vita one. I always love really slim packaging. I don't know why that. Really, I think it's the kit thing of being able to fit everything in, or it's the organisation. I am literally an organisational freak. But it's, again, I don't know if the camera will pick up all the colours, but it's quite, it feels quite an autumny palette, doesn't it? It's very like reddy and rusty, and those nice kind of, beautiful. I always think browns and those kind of browny red tones, they do suit pretty much every skin tone, and you can build it, you can sheer it out, and you get this really nice like glitter shade, which the word glitter can be quite scary again as well, but it's really pretty, and you just kind of tap it.
Foiled over the top, isn't it?
I find it even makes the eye look a bit wet. It's glitter that you don't need to fear.
I need that.
It's good.
Because some of the Urban Decay ones that look like that
don't actually do that.
Fall out and don't do that.
And it does stay. It holds pretty well, and I think it actually works better using your finger than it does a brush for the glitter part. It's really good.
Okay, last one is favourite cleanser. I have two. I'm going to mention two. I have a Clarisonic Mia, which I like to use. Well, actually, I have 3 cleansers to mention. Wow. I am a bit of a skincare
you're going to
freak.
be like this. Yeah, you're going to.
I'm
a moisturiser freak, but not a cleanser freak.
I am a cleanser freak. I have problems, but it's fine. That's a good thing to obsess about, is looking after your skin. Because, you know, everyone sees your face. So I have a Clarisonic Mia, and I like to use the parsley seed cleanser with that, which contains lactic acid, so you don't really need to exfoliate if you're doing that. But it's nice because it foams up.
Parsley? Or was that by Clarisonic?
Aesop.
Aesop,
I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, I know which one you mean.
I know. But they come in like beautiful glass packaging. Not brilliant if you need to travel a lot, like I do. But
decanter down, people. Decanter down.
Get the little packs from Boots and use all the little, you know.
Or if you're feeling really fancy, Bobbi Brown do like a really nice little set of travel. What are they called? Travel. What do you call them? Travel cases, travel little bottles, and they're really good quality. Like I often find the cheap ones from Boots always end up like either breaking the top of the lid or they end up bursting. So I think the set's under like £15, which sounds extreme, but you get loads of little pots and like little eye pots, and it's really good.
Oh, this is not good. So yeah, if you have glass bottles, get the Bobbi Brown thingies. It's good.
Yeah, really good.
So I like that. And then I like the Loreal cleanser polish.
I love that. I'm using that at the minute. That's in my bathroom at the minute.
Because you can do the double cleanse thing.
Yeah.
So, and it comes in muslin cloths, you're getting a little bit of exfoliation.
And they're like some of the best cloths I've seen. Like, I know that sounds a weird thing to be like.
I'm not joking, I probably have about 12.
They're really good. Yeah.
I just keep buying them.
I cut them in half as well.
Do you?
So that I can wash, like have a load washing while I've got ones ready to go.
I just buy huge
amounts,
which is not good.
I like to get my money's worth.
It's good, it's good. And they do travel sizes. Often if you put a big order in from Loreal, then they send you samples to try, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah.
And makes me really happy.
And they're cruelty free as well. Loreal is cruelty free.
And it's all natural,
all natural,
and it's lovely, and I haven't had any kind of everyone that uses it that
I've never met anyone who's had an issue with it.
No,
not to say that you guys won't, but at the same time, I know it's kind of like a well-loved product.
Yeah, and it's a beauty fave among a lot of people, isn't it? The one I'm using currently is actually a cleansing balm. Now, bearing in mind, I do not like shiny things.
Is it shiny?
That was a big step for me. It's like putting creamy, waxy stuff on your face. Right. It was scary. I thought. This came around and I heard Fleur de Force's channel.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm using this, you know, it went around the whole YouTube grid, and I thought,
I wonder if I can guess what it is.
Nice.
Is it the organic pharmacy one?
No, it's not.
It's
the Emma Hardie.
Oh, the Emma Hardie.
You know
I've still not tried this, but it is like gospel, isn't it?
Oh my god, it's amazing. I'm on my 4th tub.
Wow, so it's that good.
It's that good.
Would you say it's your favourite out of the 3? I feel like you need to tell everyone what's your favourite.
Yeah, I think that is my favourite.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can do the double cleanse thing. I think that's my favourite.
Do you do it morning and night or just?
Morning and night.
Morning and night, okay. See, I'm lazier than that. I literally just do a double cleanse at night.
No.
The morning I don't have time. I'm just like, get out the door.
That's where my cleansing freakiness comes in. It's like
no, nighttime I enjoy my like skincare routine, and I'll put the music on and I line everything up. Yeah, in the nighttime I like it. I sort of, it feels like a treat at the end of the day. Whereas in the morning it's just like, I don't got that time.
No, it's good. If I'm feeling really lazy, then I'll just use my parsley seed cleanser, because that's a chuck on your face with some water and you don't need a cloth or anything for it. But normally, Emma
Very
Hardie
good.
all the way.
I'm going to try that because I've heard so many good things about it on YouTube, and I don't know many people that haven't tried it apart from me. I feel like I'm the only person that probably hasn't tried Emma Hardie.
I'm telling you.
And the Sarah Chapman facial collection I hear a lot of stuff about as well, which I'd like to try the overnight facial.
That needs to happen.
Yeah. Might have to do a lot of Space NK shop. I think we are beauty enablers.
We should go together.
Yes.
That could be dangerous.
It's going to be expensive. Yeah.
Right.
So I think that's all the questions.
That's all of the questions. So thank you for watching. I will put all of Harry's details below. I hope you like what she did to my face. The only thing I changed is my lippy because I'm sure
put a new one on.
I was like, I can't do pink. I can't.
It was for the job though.
It
wasn't what. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not your choice. But otherwise, all good. And also, I hope you like my hat. For entertainment value.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. All of Harry's deets are below. Okay.
Bye guys. Bye.